Woo! What's going on, guys? Orum'S Den coming at you guys today again. We're here on a Tuesday. We're going to talk some NFL, talk some Detroit Lions, talk some Cincinnati Bengals, talk some LA Rams. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's talk about. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Get your questions, man. Let's get some questions going. Get your questions ready. Whatever you guys want to talk about first. Let's talk about that Bengals game, maybe. Not much you could do, man. What's going on, man? What's going on, Madness Elite? What's going on, 9 Drinks? Let's go. Alan Dana, what's up, buddy? One Pride 40. Hey, what's up, man? Delusional Lions fan, good to see you. Look at that avatar. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You guys can hear me? You guys can hear me good? We only got 5 in the building. Not bad. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We'll get a few more. Looks like my Wi-Fi is a little bit low. Connection is unstable if you're on Wi-Fi. Okay. Can you guys hear me? What's going on, Mark? Swift wide open. Yeah, I know, man. That was on that 4th down play, right? That was on that 4th down play. Then Goff threw it away. Man, Goff ain't it, man. Goff ain't it. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, though. Sometimes I don't know what's going on, man. Feel like I'm talking to myself because I got a real bad Wi-Fi connection right now. Real unstable. Okay, 9 Drinks says good to go. All right, so if it cuts out, guys, I've been having a little bit of trouble with my Wi-Fi lately downstairs. I'm going to have to get closer to a router somehow. Maybe bring the router down here. But as of right now, we're okay. My boy Johnny D in the house. Johnny Dandera with a big comeback against Christopher Green. Derek, the King, Henry. Hey, man. Josh Allen got me a victory too, buddy. I had a bad week in your league, but I got a squeaker. I squeaked by. 5-1 in your league. Let's go. But, yeah, man, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What's going on, Mark Swift, wide open? I know, man. I think that was on that 4th down you're talking about, right, Delusional? Jared Goff locks on the one guy, and that's it. The case closed, man. It's done. I can't wait for that guy to get out of here. Seriously, I can't wait for him to get out of here. And it's like you can't even get mad at him. You can't get mad at this guy because he does have a – but he's throwing the ball to grocery clerks and car salesmen, man. Like, let's face facts. But he's got no balls. He's got no balls. He's getting called out by his coaches. Just a matter of time before he's gone. I thought the defense played well until they got off because offense is handcuffed by God. Yeah, bro, I just made a video about it, man. It was a late aftermath. Sorry, guys. My videos have been late lately. The defense did what they could do. The defense, they played great in the first half. I think they held Cincinnati to 4 punts in the first half, I think, for 4 in a row or something like that. Burrow couldn't get going. Offense just didn't help. Defense played well, man. For a bunch of misfits, they played well. And they're misfits. This team is the island of misfit toys, man. You guys have all seen that movie. You guys all seen that movie. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, man. Rudolph, he goes to the island of misfits toys. They got a king. They got a lion there with a crown on his head who's got wings. They got a Jack in the Box who sounds awful when he sings. It's ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. They got the choo-choo train with the square wheels. I think the doll cries like oil. I forget, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's absolutely, this defense is this whole team is the island of misfit toys. They are. It's just ridiculous, man. I thought defense. Okay, 9 Drinks. Trade for a wideout. Goff definitely not the man, bro. No. I don't want to trade anybody. I don't want to trade for anyone. Why would we want to trade? Okay. Apparently, Andy Isabella and then James Washington from the Pittsburgh Steelers have been names thrown around out there. Why? Going into week 7, we're 0-6, about to get our junk pushed in by the LA Rams, and you want to go get Andy Isabella or James Washington? Why? I don't agree with that at all. Do that at the beginning of the year. Do that 3-4 weeks ago. This don't make any sense, man. You just traded for a guy that all of a sudden can't catch a football, and then he gets deactivated in week 6. Now, you only gave up a 5th and a 7th. I'm not worried about the 7th. You got a 6th back for 2023. You gave up a 5th, though. Why do you want to give up more for Andy Isabella or James Washington? Because you're giving up a little bit more than that. I would think. I don't know. Like, I don't know what you're going to give. Like, you're not going to give up a lot for these guys, but you're giving up more than what you gave for Trinity Benson. I would think. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Don't trade for a wide receiver. Here you're fine. Just choppy. A little choppy. Sorry, man. Chop it up. Now should have drafted Fields? No. I never wanted Justin Fields, man. I wanted Micah Parsons. That's still my guy. That's who I wanted. I knew what Jared Goff was going to be. I knew what Jared Goff was. I think he was going to be this bad, though. But I knew he wasn't going to be any good. So I'm all right with him just being this bridge quarterback for a year or two. But we still got to talk about it. But Justin Fields, no. Not me anyways, man. Mark, I don't know, man. I want Goff to succeed, but he's like, yeah, bro, I want him to succeed too, but I knew who he was coming in here. He had a better coaching staff, better weapons, better defense, better overall team in LA. And he was regressing in LA. Who thought that this guy was going to come here and do well, bro? Yeah, we all wanted him to succeed, but we all knew what he was or is. He is what he is, man. He is the check down king who can't throw a ball downfield. He has the second worst air yards for a starting quarterback in the NFL. Next to, you know who's the worst? Jacoby Brissett. He's right there with him. He doesn't throw the ball downfield. He doesn't. He won't. He'll throw it away or take a sack. He won't take a shot. And it's amazing watching it when we just watched a guy here for 12 years that would throw into triple coverage. And Matthew Stafford. He would take shots. And look what Matthew Stafford's doing now. On a team that was Jared Goff's. And it's the same team. It's the exact same team. The offense is exactly the same. They lost, actually, players. Running backs. They lost running backs. They're starting running back, Cam Akers. Jared Goff is what he is. He's here for 2 years. Anybody thinks he's not here for 2 years? I wouldn't be surprised if they try to trade him next year. I don't know what you're going to get for him. Does anybody out there want a scared quarterback? That's a great selling point. He's here for 2 years, man. A little bit behind, guy. Is Goff the best quarterback? Hashtag, is Goff the best quarterback on the Lions? Probably. He's probably better than David Blau. David Blau was nothing special, man. Come on. Everybody's like, start Blau, start Blau. Why? He's not any good either. Bell had a good rant about Goff today. I wish I would have seen it. I missed it. Stafford got me a victory. Oh, yeah, buddy. Team waiver wire. Johnny Dundare. Team waiver wire. Hey, man, that's how you win fantasy, bro. Through the waiver wire. Next year, Mark, I want to join your fantasy too, bro. Well, I run a league, but it's live, buddy. If you can get here, I got guys that want to come in, though. So you got to have to wait in line, my man. Why did he throw it away? I don't know why he threw it away. I think there was a penalty on that play. Delusional. I think there was a penalty on that play. Wasn't it Sewell holding? Somebody was holding, and he just threw it away. Instead of taking a shot, he just threw it away. So I don't know, man. Why did we trade for Trinity Benson? I don't have a clue. I've been asked that question 1,000 times, dude. I don't know. They saw something in him. I watched some, I did my study on him. I didn't dive into deep detail with that kid because it was really hard to find real good tape on him, but I found some, and I found him mostly preseason. He was catching everything preseason as a Bronco, running good routes. He's a little small, but he's quick, good hands. Now all of a sudden he can't do anything. It's like he puts on this helmet, this Lions helmet, and turns into a bag of trash. I don't understand it, man. Holmes better not have a weird love affair with Goff. I hope not either, man. I hope not either, but I think it's just 2 years. Johnny D. Jerry Jacobs played great, man. He's probably like our best corner. He's our best corner right now, I would say. He played well. What's going on, James Holyfield? What's going on? James Willis, what's up, buddy? Aaron Donald this week. It's yeah. With what cap space? Exactly. We don't have any cap space, I don't think. Next year, I don't think guys like Andy Isabella or James Washington are a lot of money, though. You know what I mean? I don't know how much money they're making, but these guys figure it out, man. That's why they got these capologists, bro. They got these they figure out all that money. I'm not smart enough to figure out how their money is, man. They move money all around. I don't want to trade, but that's the rumors. I know it's the rumors, man. I say the Rams pull Stafford late third quarter. # wash. Pull him because why? They're up 50? You could always sit Goff and start Blau. Yeah, you could, but I don't see why. For what? I just don't understand. I just don't get it. Like, what's Blau bring? Maybe he'll take it. He's still got the same weapons. I don't know. Maybe he'll be a little bit more of a gunslinger, but I don't know, man. I think they got to play Goff. They got to try to get his numbers up. They got to see. They got to try to see if they can trade him in the next couple of years. They have to. I think you have to play Goff. It's $30 million, man. Sit on the bench. You got to play him. You know what I mean? You have to play him. It sucks to say it, but you got to play him. New era sports. Michael Mike? This is you, right, bro? Is this you? I'm a little bit lost on this. Bro, what is this? What's the NES? What are we talking here, big man? I like it, though. That's fresh. Johnny, I say the Rams going to keep Stafford all 4 quarters. Yeah, they might, man. They might, but I think that, Stafford's throwing for 5 touchdowns and 300-something yards. They might pull him. Who knows? Who knows what happens? It's going to get ugly. What's up, Corey Batten? What's up, buddy? This is crazy, bro. Oh, yeah. Why is Harris still playing? I don't know. I don't really know, man. He got abused on who was it that abused him on Sunday? He got blocked by Jamar Chase, I think. Like almost completely ran over. I think it was on Joe Mixon's touchdown catch. He blew him up. The problem is Goff. He's one of the problems. He's one of the major problems. 100%, James. He's one of the major problems. Not having any weapons is a major problem too. It's almost like they set him up for failure. And then guys got hurt. Now it's even worse. And then now you're going to try to make it up and you're going to go try to trade for somebody when you're 0-6. I hope this doesn't happen, man. I seriously hope this doesn't happen. Give up more draft capital for slot wide receivers like James Washington or Andy Isabella. Get out of town. Field, nah. Mac Jones of Detroit. No. He ain't going nowhere, bro. He's the quarterback for the future for the Patriots. Parsons lights up. Parsons an animal, bro. And I told everybody. He was an animal. And nobody, and I'm not saying nobody. There were some guys that were on him. But a lot of people thought I was crazy about that kid. Nah, man, you don't want him. Nah. He's just one of the leading candidates for Defensive Rookie of the Year. That's all. He's a stud, man. He's a stud. He's a tackling machine. He's all over the field. You know, I want Sue to succeed here, man, but he's been horrible, man. He had 2 good games off the bat, and then he's been bad for the last 3 or 4 games. He's been bad. He's getting abused. So they aren't going to do what they have. They aren't going to do that. They have no do what? Do what, bro? I don't know what you're talking about. Not having any cap space and being able to trade for someone, they'll figure it out. If they really want someone, they'll figure it out, bro. They move money. These guys know how to move money, man. And guys like Andy and Isabella and James Washington are peanuts. So, you know what I mean? Those type of guys they're not worth a lot of money. So they're not trading. It's not like they're trading for DeAndre Hopkins. If they're going to trade for someone, it's going to be a guy like a number 4, a number 3, or number 4. That's what it's going to be, man. On a whim. You're picking up a guy like Andy Isabella or James Washington and hope he becomes your number 2 or number 3 or number 1. Who's number 1? Khalif Raymond? Absolutely unbelievable. Thibodeau or Hamilton, for sure, man. I'm huge on both those guys. We're going to have the number 1 pick. I'd take Thibodeau over Hamilton in that case right there. I'm even starting to fall in love with Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan. I know it's a little bit biased, but he's an animals too as well. I want Malik Willis. He's one of my guys too, bro. Electric with the ball in his hand. He reminds me of Lamar Jackson, but I think he's got more of an upside. That's just from me watching him. I know we played at Liberty, but we shouldn't judge guys on their helmet. You judge guys on their talent, and he's got all kinds of talent, man. The kid was supposed to go to Auburn, Malik Willis, but he did get beat out, and he didn't want to sit. He didn't want to sit, so but he went. He was going to go to Auburn. He was going to be a Tiger, man. So, but he ended up transferring to Liberty. Mahomes of Detroit, yeah. There's a yeah. We miss you, Randall and Decker, especially Goff, but he's got to do better. He's got to do better, man. He just has to do better. He is missing some guys, man. He's got a little bit of an excuse, if you want to say that, but, man, he got to be better. He just needs to be better. Willis or Ritter would do for me. I'm not big on the Ritter. I'm not big on Ritter. Not that big on Ritter. I have to watch more tape on him, though. But I'm really falling in love with Willis. I'm really falling in love with Thibodeau. I like Aiden Hutchinson. I really like Kyle Hamilton. I like Derek Stingley, even though he's banged up as well, too. Thibodeau's been banged up, too. But we're going to have the number 1 pick. And we finally get the number 1 pick. It's been a long time, and there's no clear-cut number 1. And I'm okay with that. Wide receivers are open. Wide receivers are open. Yeah, I know, man. They are. Now this coaching staff can coach. I guarantee this offense will move a little more. They might, man. The offense has been terrible. The offense has been terrible, though. Very inconsistent. We haven't scored over 17 points in 5 weeks, man. That's horrible. It's no good. Mark, your Halloween video was awesome to see. Go family. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Me and my little girl. All the comments are off because I made it's family friendly. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it was fun. It's just right down the road from us, not that a few blocks down. Halloween's pretty big around my area. Don't take a quarterback just to replace Goff. Hey, man, I'm more on the defensive side. I want a new quarterback. I really like Malik Willis. I like Carson Strong, but I don't think you take Carson Strong in the first round, especially at number 1. You take Malik Willis number 1. I don't know. I think his upside is huge, though. I'd rather go defense. I'd rather build a sick defense, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'd rather do. Play Goff on special teams till he quits. He'll quit day one. Sad day for Lions fans, for sure. I checked over the cap. Lions can release them and add $10 million to the cap if they use one of their 2 designations for the post-2, so we're not stuck. Who? You talking about Goff? Who are you talking about? I think Goff's only here for a year or 2. Yeah, man. I think he's gone after this year. I think he's gone. Gonzo. I think there's a good possibility that they trade him. You know? He's definitely here for 2 years or longer. I'm saying 2. That hurts. Lions see quarterback competition if Goff is still here. And again, that's my there's Mikey. Do you think Decker will be back this week? It doesn't seem like it. I haven't really read anything about it. I haven't read about him coming back, man. Why would he want to come back to this garbage? I don't know, man. I'd like to see him back. Put some trade value on him. Stafford has always been the man. He's killing it now. I love Stafford, bro. You know that. I've backed Stafford. I've gotten in many wars about Matt Stafford, man, and I will continue to. I will continue to back up that guy. He got dumped on by this fan base, by this organization, and by the media, who all of a sudden loves him now that he's an LA Ram. Dumped on him because he was a Lion. Anybody that's a Lion gets dumped on. You know the way it is, Johnny D. I believe those receivers rumors if we had more cap space. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, bro, the cap space is not going to matter. The cap space is not going to matter when you're picking up guys like James Washington or Andy Isabella. They can't be worth a lot of money. And they'll figure it out. I don't think they're trading for anybody anyways. Why trade with someone now? You're 0-6, about to be 0-7, and you could go 0-17. A guy like Andy Isabella and James Washington's not going to save your season. I don't know why they would do it. I guess because they got nothing to throw to. Goff has nobody to throw to. So, and his phone is going off. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Everybody know what that's from? Everybody knows what that's from. Benson, hey, man. We all got sold a bill of goods. Preseason, I know. Amani Oruwariye playing good, too. He played better you know what? I can't really agree on that one, Amani Oruwariye. You know, he's getting picks, which is good, but he's getting beat a lot, man. He's getting beat a lot. But he's not a number 1, so Amani Oruwariye has 3 picks so far. That's good, man. That's good. I'm glad he does. The Rams owe us another pick. I know. We're not going to get it. Money laundering. Hashtag we only seen Blau for, 6 games last year with Matty P? Yeah, man. I'm not a huge fan of Blau. I'm not a huge fan of either of these quarterbacks. I don't think either of them are going to help. And, bro, I'm telling you, I'd like to win a game or 2, but I'd like to keep that number 1 pick. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Oh, it's TA. What's up, buddy? I love it, bud. Maybe a Canadian team trades with us for Goff. Yeah. Nobody in Canada wants him either, bro. Nobody in Canada wants him either. Rams will destroy the Lions this Sunday. They're going to destroy us, buddy. You know that. 100% facts. Chase blew him up, Will Harris. Yeah, I thought it was. He blew him right up, man. Made him look stupid, too. What's up, Marcus Robinson? What up, Doe from Panama City? Orem, I think the fans forgot that this is a rebuild. I like what the young guys are doing. They're rookies, go Lions. I'm okay with what they're doing. You know what I mean? That, like I said, they're misfits. They're misfits, and they're playing hard. You know, last game was kind of a lot of people say they quit on Dan Campbell, which I think is the most silliest thing ever. I just think they're just not a good team, and that's going to happen sometimes. They're going to look like they're quitters, but they're just bad. They're just bad. And that's it, man. Keep all the young guys in, man. You got to see these guys develop. Barnes is a stud. Barnes is a stud, man. I'm glad he's playing well. He played a pretty decent game last week. Had a nice PBU on a tight end, deep in the end zone or deep into the Lions territory. He had a nice PBU. He made a couple nice tackles. He was flying all over the field. He was vocal. You could see him getting out there. I like Barnes, man. He's just going to be good. Trade for a wideout. Sure. You have to remember the Lions are in a rebuild. They're supposed to suck. Brad Sheila. I know, man. Dude, I know. This is supposed to be happening. Maybe not this bad. I thought they'd maybe have a win or two under their belt. Kind of got screwed in that Baltimore game. Obviously, Minnesota game. You lose like that. So screw Amon-Ra. No, I'm not saying screw Amon-Ra. I like him, but he's not a number 2. He's not a number 3. I don't know what he really is right now, you know. He's had a couple good games, which is nice. He's getting targeted. But let's face facts, man. If we had better wide receivers, he'd be a 3rd, 4th guy coming in. But I like him. He's okay, man, but he's young. You know what I mean? He's not gonna come in here and light it up right now, man. It's just not with this team. Look up Matt Corral. I know who he is. I'm not a big fan of him. I watched him the other day. He looked horrible on Saturday night. He looked horrific on Saturday night. I'm not a big fan of Matt Corral. I don't want nothing to do with him. Can we let Brad Holmes do his job, guys? That's even that hot. Yeah. Golden boy and pencil ear, fat boy destroyed this roster. I agree, Marcus. I agree, buddy. We got to let Brad Holmes do his job. I just, you know, but we're here to talk about it. You know what I mean? We got to talk about it. I don't want him to trade I don't want him to trade for players right now. I don't want to be buyers right now. I don't know. I don't know why those rumors are coming out. Hopefully they're just rumors. I just don't understand it. Like, why go get a wide receiver week 7, going into week 7, Andy Isabella or a James Washington, whoever. Just doesn't make no sense to me. Lions need Willis, Kayvon, Cal Hamilton. That would be a great additions. Can we get all 3, TA? Can we get all 3? Can we draft a new ownership? I hear you, buddy. Great show. Thanks, Vash. Thanks for coming to the chat. One pride forward. I really think Holmes takes Corral number 1 overall if he passes on Kayvon. I will be madder than a hornet if that happens. I'll be pissed if that happens, man. I've watched Corral twice this year. First game, I forget who was against. Arkansas? I can't even remember. He looked okay. He made a couple of nice runs, actually. That's what he does. That's what I notice about him, though, man. When he doesn't like anything, his first read, he'll run. He goes. He's got some legs. Yeah, I think that first game I watched, I think he had a couple running touchdowns too. But I'm not a fan, man. I don't like him over Willis. I don't like him over Carson Strong. And I think Carson Strong is a 2nd-round pick. No disrespect to Corral. I don't think he's horrible. Maybe I got to watch more tape. I wouldn't be okay with that and to take Thibodeau over Corral. Thibodeau, 100%, you got to take it. Ritter's balling. He put in Cincinnati on the map. I got to check him out, bro. I haven't watched one Cincinnati game in like 2 years. So I got to get on him. You got a beautiful family, Mark. Bravo. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hashtag, how about a quarterback in free agency? Sure, we can find one. I don't know who's available, bro. Look it up, my man. Look it up, brother. I don't know who's available. Go get Mitchell Trubisky. Just joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm talking about Goff. What about Goff, brother? I'm so behind, bro. I'm not sure what you said about Goff. What'd you say about him, my man? I'm all over the place. Linda Brennan, thanks for joining. Mark, I loved your Halloween video, buddy. Cute kiddo. Thank you. That's my baby girl. Yeah, that's like right down the road for me. A little Halloween maze. Pretty cool, man. That guy put a lot of money into it. There's another one, too, that I got to go check out down the road, too, as well. Trade to who, though? Who wants Goff as their quarterback? Nobody, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Vash. I know. I'm just saying. He's going to get released then. Release him. Release the hounds. Stafford definitely the most underrated quarterback ever because he was in the D. For sure he was, man. Very underrated. Me personally, not feeling Matt Corral or Sam Howell. Yeah, I'm not feeling Sam Howell either. Pickett, tired of the pocket passer in Detroit. Yeah. They need a dynamic playmaker and a talent at quarterback. For sure, brother. Break our own record. 017, living the new dream, bro. Oh, man. It's coming, man. He has Amon-Ra, but he don't look at him. I know. He had a lot of guys. Amon-Ra's been getting targets, though, One Pride. Amon-Ra's been getting targets. He has. He has, my man. He has. Last couple weeks, anyways. For sure, dude. I love it, man. I'm a Lions fan living in Chicago, getting abused. Anthony Berardi, what's up, man? It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Hopefully one day. I know, man. Now have lost faith in Holmes. You have? You lost faith in Holmes already? Come on, dude. Why have you lost faith in him, man? You can't. What do you expect, bro? What do you expect to be done year one? And we're not even done year one. Well, all the offseason stuff is done, and I think pretty much all the acquisitions, trade deadline, I believe, is coming up. Why have you lost faith in him? Make this is a conversation for 2-3 years down the road, man. Not now. One Pride 40. No, man, you can't do this now. Mark, how's it going? What's going on, Patty Grimes? How you doing? I wish we'd gotten Kyle Shanahan. We had the chance. I don't mind Dan Campbell, but sure about DC. Love his speeches. Did Kyle Shanahan ever want to come here? That's the case, right? Not feeling Matt Corral. No. You seen Rogers talking to Chicago? I thought that was hilarious. I own you. How does help 710? What's up? It makes no sense to trade for anyone. Exactly. None. Zero. Trust the process, folks, like Cleveland Browns. But we have to trust it. We have to. This is going to take, my God, 2021 is a wash. 2022 is going to be hopefully a little bit better. I don't know by how much. 2023, maybe we'll win 6-7 games. Maybe. 2024, I think, is the goal, is to contend for the NFC North, at least make the playoffs. If they could do it earlier, fine. But this is going to be a process, fellas, just like Patty Grimes says. We already traded for Benson. Let's play him. They have played him. He's been terrible. They deactivated him last week. Apparently, he's dropped a couple passes. Funny thing is, too, he was never doing that in Denver. It was all preseason stuff and all this like camp hype, how good he was. Now he can't run routes. He drops passes. I don't know, man. No, he passes on Kayvon. It would be Hamilton. I love Kyle Hamilton. Any of you guys like Aiden Hutchinson out there? The defensive end for Michigan? He is an absolute animal, by the way, who is a top 5 pick. Need a playmaker. Yeah, we do, man. Anthony Harris, what's up, brother? Trade Hawkins for the draft picks. Remember, guys, it's a rebuild. I've been trying to – I'm not quite on board with trading Hawkinson. And I'm not trying to say that he is Travis Kelce. I just think he would be so much better in a better offense. Now, get a couple wide receivers, DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams in the backfield, a real quarterback. I think he shines, man. I'm having a little bit of trouble getting rid of Hawk because he's young, but I know his window for the contract is coming up. He's a free agent in 2 years. He'll be with us next year. He's gone 2023, so he might want out. Are you going to pay him? You're not paying him Travis Kelce money because he hasn't earned it. He hasn't earned George Kittle money. And you can't just give it to him on potential. You can't just say, well, you would be. You know what I mean? So you still might be able to get him for, it's going to be a pay raise. But I don't know if I want to get rid of Hawkinson yet, man. Trust me, I'm fielding all calls, Anthony. I'm fielding all calls. I'm ring-a-ding-dinging everybody to see, hey, is there anything you like here? What do you like, man? Here you go. Here's the book. Everybody's available. Just tell me what you want. Or we'll tell you what we want. What's going on, Chris Green? What's going on, buddy? How you doing? If the Lions draft the quarterback number 1, I'll pick it with my mop around Ford Field. Yeah, man. I like Malik Willis, but I don't know if I want to take him number 1. But I think he's so dynamic, man. I think he's so dynamic. A wide receiver can help us win one game, which we don't want now. It would mess up our 31 pick RPO, Malik Willis. Oh, yeah. Malik Willis is special, man. I think he really is. How's it going, Roman? How you doing, man? That's a cool avatar. Sell the team with Martha. 60 years and Peeps blame coaches, players, etc. And some of the from left Detroit succeeded. I really think it's time to get away from Ford family. I love the loyalty they have, but yeah, I wish they care more. I think Sheila cares, man. I think she does, man. I think she cares more than her parents did. Now, what level of care? I don't know, but I think she cares a little bit more. Just the way things are going down a little bit. So that's still a process too, man. She's literally brand new to this too. So let's see. No trades. Keep draft capital. Didn't like the Benson trade. You know what? I was okay with the Benson trade because I didn't think we gave up that much. The 5th. Okay, I was like, that's a little too much. But at least we got a 6th back. I don't care too much about the 7th. But yeah, no. I feel you, Jeff. Mark is my dog on Twitter. Oh yeah, Roman for life. Is that you, bro? Oh yeah, buddy. We go hard on Twitter, brother. We go hard on Twitter. A little bit more raw on Twitter, man. I get fired up on Twitter, dude. You know. Lion King would help us win one game. Okay, you said that, brother. What's going on, buddy? Justin May, the rapper. The Fords are more concerned with character than with talent. Yeah. I don't really think Brad Holmes and Campbell are, though. They're going to go after talent. Lions need to play a lot better and a lot better next year. Yep, they do, bro, but buckle up, my friend. It's going to be a rough 2-3 years. Maybe we get lucky and get Archie Manning. Yeah, what, 4 or 5 years? Nigel Williamson. Hi, Marco from the UK. You are the voice of the Lions truth. Thank you, sir. I love it. Thank you, man. I hope you're doing good over there, buddy. Poor Chicago got toasted by Rodgers. Yeah, I think it was funny. It's a rebuild, people. It is. It's a rebuild. So far, what do you think of the draft class? Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm disappointed in Sewell. I'm not going to lie. I know he's young. He's just turned 21, I think. He's had a couple of good games and got abused. So I'm a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm totally gonna quit on him. I'm not. But I'm a little bit upset about how bad Sewell's playing the last 3-4 games. He's getting abused, man. He's getting abused. Levi Onwuzurike, he's starting to play a little bit better. Took him a little bit. He's gone through some hips, some back, some stuff going on. So he's played a little bit better. Aleem's been okay. Had a little bit of pressure the last game. Who else we got there? Barnes. I love Barnes. I think he's been playing well. He looks better than a 4th-round linebacker. Justin Jefferson doesn't even play, so I don't know if I'm missing anybody. I'm okay so far with it, man. It is what it is. Not every guy's going to hit right away. Sewell, I think he'll get better, but I'm just a little bit disappointed on how much pressure and how many sacks he's given up. He's given up. He's on pace to give up like 20-something sacks. It's, 30. Like, I don't think he'll give up that many. I hope he doesn't, but he's giving up sacks like crazy. So he needs to calm down with that, man. No, I'm asking you, have you lost faith in Holmes? No, not at all, buddy. No. None. If it's going to take at least 2 offs, it's going to take 2 or 3, man. No more pocket passers. I'm right. I'm agreeing. It sucks right now, but it better be really bad for a season or 2 than mediocre for 5 seasons. Yep, I agree. This is not a coach's dream job. No, nobody wants to come here, man. There's people on Twitter saying, I was just talking to a guy on Twitter. He's like, the Fords just don't want to pay nobody. No, nobody wants to come here. Nobody's banging down the door to be the Lions GM or head coach. This is why we have Dan Campbell. And this is not a knock on Dan Campbell. This is who we got, man. This is like we like you're not getting the hot coach out of college coming here. You're not getting the hot coordinator. It's just not going to happen until we become good. And when we do, who knows? Yeah, we better. No trades made sense right now unless it was a blockbuster. Exactly. Benching Goff would be bad if no one behind him was better than him. Telling him he's not the guy and then saying, you're actually the best we got, his confidence will be killed. Could be a problem. Yeah, you can't trade him. I mean, you can't bench him. You can't bench him right now. You literally traded for the guy. You call him a throw-in. You can call him whatever you want. You can't bench the guy. I don't think you can. It'll be a gong show. It's not that he's played great, though. So Dan Campbell is almost alluding to it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens because they're going to get destroyed by LA. So hope you're right, Mark. Hope another 60 years not the goal. I don't want that either, man. Corral, Howell, Pickett, Cheeks for sure. Benching Goff in a game for not the reason would be okay with me. Shows discipline. Yeah. Goff was a top pick, just saying, Doctor. He was, but he's sure not playing like it anymore. He's sure not playing like it, bro. He's not. I'm all for keeping him in there, though, man. The David Blau is not the answer. I love Aiden Hutchinson game. He's awesome, bro. The way he comes, watch his first step, TA. His first step, and you watch all the other D linemen. It's insane. It's like he's so fast. He's so long. I love him. Don't blame coaching or receivers. Their open quarterback throws less than 5 yards per throw. You can't win games. For sure. For sure. Anthony Lynn doesn't call a great game to begin with, but Anthony Lynn's also handcuffed a little bit too. Just like, why are we trading a building block? Who's the building block? Hawk? I don't want to trade Hawk really, but I would listen to the conversation. I would. I don't want to trade him though. I love Hudson, but I don't think we're going to be smart enough to draft him. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm going to do a video on Hutchinson and Kayvon Thibodeau soon. Trade Hawk, trade Decker. I think Decker's for sure going to get traded. I just have a feeling. If we traded down, I'm all in Hutchinson. The reason I'm fearful Holmes takes Corral number 1, don't forget he told us he thought at the time. Still thinks Goff was a proper number 1 and watches college tape to relax. Horrifying seeing now. Yeah, like his college tape. That should be completely irrelevant to what's going on right now. I didn't know he said that. Did he really say that? That's disturbing. He watches his college tape to relax. Oh man, he might as well get in a DeLorean and try to hit 88. That's ridiculous. Did he really say that, Detroit fan man? Oh my God. He watches college tape of Jared Goff to relax? What? That's like a man crush, bro. That's like, oh no. That makes me upset. Why some say rebuild? Nothing was built, bro. Rebuild, build. It's all the same thing, man. It's all the same thing. You build it back up. You rebuild it. You build it to something. It doesn't matter, man. Or build, it doesn't matter. It's a build, bro. It's just let's not nitpick here. Dr. Detroit, hard to trade down this season. No quarterbacks, but we could trade up. Yeah, you have to pay Hawk. Oh, he's getting a pay raise. 100% he's getting a pay raise. He's still got a year and a half to get that money too. So, you know what I mean? Still got a year and a half to get that money. Think Thibodeau and Hamilton or Hutchinson with a trade up. Well, yeah, well, if you got that, you're going to have that Rams pick, which is going to be in the late 20s, possibly 30s, and let's see what they can do with it. Trade down. I don't think Hutch will be available late on. Hutchinson's going in the top 5. I think Hutchinson's a top 5 guy. Hamilton's probably a top 10 guy. You know what I mean? So I think he's going to be, Bash. I think he has a good chance to be. He has a good chance to be. He could get traded, could get released. I think he's going to get released, but he's here for 2 years, man. I agree. Benching him, we're just getting blown out. Also, Mark, you're right. Let's make a D monster D and use free agency. I'm just saying, build a defense, man. Do what the Carolina Panthers are doing. Just draft a bunch of defensive players in 1 year. All defense, man. Give me corners, give me D linemen, give me linebackers. Let's go. Malik is not our pick at 1 or 2. No, I don't think we will, but I love the kid. I love the kid. I don't care what school he went. I do not give a damn what school he went to. He's electric with the football in his hand. Thank you, sir. I think Sheila cares. I think she does. Sell the team, take his old and lame. Yeah, they're not selling the team, though, bro. They're not going to. Right on, Roman. Hashtag, what are your thoughts on Trey Lance? I like the kid. Big arm. He can run really well. You know, I think he's gonna be really good in San Francisco. Once he gets all the kinks out. He's extremely raw, man. He's extremely, extremely raw. But I think he'll be good over there. I like him. He was the quarterback I wanted if they were going to draft a quarterback this year. He was the guy. TA was banging the table for him too. I was banging the table for him if they were going to go quarterback. I wanted Micah Parsons, though, linebacker, but Lance was a guy that I was really wanting if they were going to go quarterback. Old and lame is winning 60 more years for winning seasons, but I feel you. We've been in some battles. Oh, yeah, brother. We've been in some heated battles over there. Always coming out on top, though. Ford concerned with advertising and tax credit. Maybe. We will see. Justin May Rapper back. I'm so behind, guys. Sorry. Lion King. Why some say rebuild? Nothing was built, bro. You know, a lot of those pressures are because of Goff. Yes, they are. A lot are Goff, a lot on the O-line. Goff kind of panics, sees that one read, doesn't see the guy open, and he panics. You think Sewell going to do good against Donald? No. I hope he's not on Donald. There's going to be a time where he's going to be on him, though. There's going to be times where he's going to be inside, too, as well. Donald plays everywhere up and down the line, man. So, and if he's going to go after weaknesses, it's going to be Matt Nelson and Penei Sewell and Jonah Jackson and Evan Brown and Big V. Our whole O-line is not that great at pass blocking. Decker's not there. Ragnow's not there. Those are our two best pass blockers on the team. Not there. So Aaron Donald's going to eat, man. That whole defense is going to eat that day. Rams going down. All right, Chris Mason. Looking like a young Sean Penn there, buddy. How's Goff? Went deep? A couple of times. Maybe twice. Sewell, Decker back for Rams. Are you? I think Sewell never left. He was playing hurt. You sure Decker's back? Haven't read one thing on it, buddy. Nobody wants to come to Detroit, period. Nobody does. Chris, you're drinking some Kool-Aid. The beatings will stop when morale improves. Well, Chris Mason. Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid or not, William Lions win versus the Rams. Oh, God, bro. Okay. Why do you think that, my man? Not going to be here for 2 more years. Yeah, I'm saying just 2, but we can agree to disagree. I agree people talking about our cap space next year. No free agent wants to come here. Keep building. Exactly. We're going to have some money, though, but it's all going to that dead cap, I believe. But you got to build through the draft. You're good, Chris. What's up, Deals Aping? Look at that. Avatar. Is that Stephen A. Smith? I don't like Goff. He has to stay in because we're stuck with him for at least another year. I agree, buddy. DeMarvin Leo. Oh, yeah, that's the tackle, right? Is he the tackle? We getting Isabella. Okay. What are we giving up to get Andy Isabella? Let's look up Andy Isabella's numbers. Let's just look it up. Bear with me, guys. Andy Isabella college stats. Let's look up his college numbers first. I know he's a speedster. My man went to Arizona, right? Massachusetts, sorry. Big numbers. 3,526 yards in a 4-year stint. 30 touchdowns. Even rushed the ball quite a bit. Like 40 rushes for 342 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay. He was a kick returner, punt returner as well. Kick return, punt returns. All right. What's he done as a pro? I know he's behind a lot of guys. 30 catches for 413 yards. 5'9", 188 pounds. I'm lost. Goff is being paid too much to bench right now. He's not getting benched. I don't think he's going to. Aiden Hutchinson would be nice to keep Michigan, but I hope the Lions, if they draft him, I hope they use him right. That's it, man. We going with Goff till the end. I think so, too. Wouldn't it be hilarious by a miracle the Lions beat the Rams to screw up getting the #1 pick? It'd be funny. I think we still have a shot if we even do win a game or two. I think Jacksonville's going to win a game. Houston might not, though. Well, Jacksonville's already won a game. Houston's won a game. We're #1, so we'll see. Hashtag Lion King, former Lion Pride. Do you realize we will have a coach who will be 0-37 and winning? 0-16, 0-20, losing culture. Do you realize hey, man, 0-37. What's the 0-37? I don't get that. 0-16, 0-20, losing culture. I don't know what that. I don't even know what that is. Lying. I get the 0-16. We've had that. We might have an 0-17 year. What's the 0-37, 0-20? I don't even get it. Mark, is the big game this weekend? No, it's next week, bro. I think Michigan State's got a day. Michigan State's got a bye, and they're 7-0. Michigan's 6-0. They had a bye last week. I don't know who they play this week. They play somebody because they had a bye. They play next week. Decker is at least worth 2 first-rounders. If they get 2 first-rounders for Deckers, bro, I don't think he's worth that much. But if they do, they shouldn't even hesitate. Then he should be fired. Who? Who should be fired? See, I'm behind. Hawk is the best tight end on the planet, but I dumped him in fantasy football because he's getting triple teamed. I know. He finally, I got him in one league. He got me some decent points last week, but yeah, man. Michael Mike, what's up, buddy? How you doing, bro? All D. Strong D. Gosh, what's up? All right, man. If we were passing on Malik, we trade back for 2 first-rounders. He never said that. Who never said what? You see, this is why I'm behind. I'm behind on a lot of things. Yeah, that was an early Holmes press conference. He still watched college golf tape at times, bragging about his potential for future success. Now quarterback desperate like Quinn. I don't ever remember him saying stuff like that, man. That's borderline lunacy. He's why I never heard him say that, fan, man. I'm not calling you a liar, bro. Trey reminds me of a younger Wilson for sure. Yeah, maybe, man. But a bigger Russell Wilson. Goff needs to work out and use the TB12 secret method. What's that? Drink baby's blood? I don't know what that guy's doing. Goff needs to relax. He sure does. Malik Willis Lions would have the Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray. I think so too, man. Hashtag you like Mike Vrabel? I like Mike Vrabel. I like him, man. Big victory yesterday against the Bills. Is it me or is Goff? Or does it look like Goff doesn't care? He's got that look. He's just got that look like I don't think it's a look of a guy that's like just going through the motions. It just looks like a guy that's just like, I don't know, man. He's hard to kind of gauge. We riding with Goff for 2 more years. Ugh. Unbelievable. I hope not. When was it? Yeah, I don't remember when. I don't know. The Lions need to win 1 game at least, or it puts the team back 4 years. They're just good, man. It's gonna be rough, man. It's gonna be a rough year. Is that picture of Adham, Patty Grams, Adham, Baidoon, whatever it is? Oh, that's funny. Isabella don't have high numbers in it. He hasn't done nothing in the NFL. He's kind of behind some good wide receivers. That's why. But Goff 28 game countdown. I don't. Isabella, I'm mad he can fly. So no, don't get him. Because he can run fast. That's why we shouldn't get him. Okay. Lion King. Ooh, no Andy Isabella. Okay. I don't want him anyways, bro. I'd rather just draft David Bell, but hey, what do I know? I look it up. Goff stats weren't bad in last game with LA Rams going Green Bay in playoffs. Yeah. Mark, we got to meet up at a Tigers game next year, bro. For sure, man. Matthew Huntley in the building. I never thought we would win more than 2 games this year. Now I hope I'm right. Be lucky to win 1. Yeah. I predicted 4 to 5 wins. They're not even going to sniff that. Micro Mike, great victory today for you and Bias and Blaze Radio. Oh, yeah. Michigan plays Northwestern game of the week. Okay, this week? Nice. This whole 0-17 stuff is ridiculous. It is, but it's real. It's completely ridiculous, but it's 100% real. It just is, man. Name a win on the schedule. Maybe Atlanta. Probably not, though. They've won 2 in a row. Had a bye last week. Philadelphia, possibly. Maybe. Chicago at home. Okay. Then it ends right there. Denver's kind of been sliding a bit. They're not beating Denver. Who? Maybe Philly, maybe Atlanta, Chicago. Those 3. It's a possibility. I don't think they beat any of those guys, though. Campbell, 0-16 and 0-17 plus preseason, but losing culture. Yeah. Let's hope it's not a losing culture, my man. TB12 was like Fields of Dreams. If you bring them, the stars will come. What's up, Michael? What would the spread be if Georgia played the Lions? The Lions would win that game. I'm telling you right now. Just because Georgia is probably the best team in college football doesn't mean they beat them. Excuse me. This UMSU game could be a really good one. I think so too, man. I'm a Michigan fan, but I think MSU is going to beat them. If he watches Goff film to relax, but if he does that now, then he needs to be fired. Oh, okay, yeah. If he does that now, yeah, for sure. Maybe back then he did it, but I'm sure there's no way he does that now. That's like borderline disturbing. if we have the first pick in the draft, I wouldn't mind trading down to get Willis and Hutchinson. That would be a great start to our draft. Yeah, man, you know what? That would be outstanding. That would be outstanding. But both those guys are going probably in the top 10, top 5 even. Both those guys. So you got to no, it just wouldn't be possible. It'd be so hard. I predicted 3. Yeah. We could easily be 3-3. I know, but we're not, though. You know, I thought we should have had that Baltimore game. Marquise Brown doesn't drop 3 touchdowns. That game's not even close. That Minnesota game, we probably should have won. You know, that's at least one game. So 1 to 2 games for sure. I think we should have at least one under our belts, man. But fortunately, we don't, man. Goff, we trust. Yeah. I don't trust him. Should have dropped Herbert. Yeah, you know, on that draft, I wasn't huge on him. I wanted Chase Young, obviously. Washington took him, and then I wanted Isaiah Simmons, which I've talked about a lot. They weren't going to draft a quarterback, man. Quinn and Patricia were walking down the valley of death, man. They were on a prove-it year. They had to do something. They had to make the playoffs. They weren't drafting a rookie quarterback when you had a quarterback already on the roster. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. You know, it would have been nice. We would have had a stud there. But he probably would have somehow got ruined here. like what would they have done with these? They would have had to have kept weapons for him. So they would have to spend some money. But it's just, the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. It's tough to play, man. What up, though? What's up, Go Lions? It's looking it's looking real, Owens. I don't want it to happen, but it looks real. Brockers will be pumped for this game. D will shut Stafford down at 230 points. Well, hey, man, Goff's got something to prove. Stafford's got something to prove. Brockers was getting emotional talking about Aaron Donald. So it should be a good game, man. It should be a good game. I still expect to get pumped in this game. Hi, baby. How's it going? You guys home now? I can hear you upstairs. I heard he sits alone during the game and doesn't interact with his coaches or teammates, but Blau does. All that tells you a lot. I heard he sits alone during the game, doesn't interact with his coaches or teammates. Goff, I saw him interact a little. Yeah, it seems like he interacts a little bit. That's what you're talking about? He's not a rah-rah guy for sure. Lions will defeat the Bulldogs. Well, for sure they would, man. They pulled the Band-Aid by trading Stafford. He needed to go. Unless Hutch has something to say about that, then UM will win, but MSU got one hell of a running back. They got a good team overall, man. You know, they don't have the greatest defense, but they play solid. Got some good wide receivers. They're small, but they're fast. And that Kenneth Walker is the real deal, man. Pittsburgh, Philly. What are you talking about? Guys that need quarterbacks? I pipe up more, but I just don't want to rant and rave negativity. I'm just listening to everyone. It's all good, Vash. Goff might be better in golf PGA. I would admit that I was wrong. I wanted Simmons. I never would have expected Herbert to do this good. I didn't expect Herbert to be this good either. I wish we could all look into a crystal ball, man. I wish we had that ability. You know what I mean? I loved Chase Young coming out. I was hoping he was going to fall to us at 3. He never did. And then I wanted Simmons. I wanted Isaiah Simmons. And he's played pretty good in Arizona. This year he's playing a lot better. Herbert. You know, all the character issues coming out of college, man, about how he didn't care about football. He was just, he's just too lazy. He didn't have great work ethic. He's a superstar. He's a superstar. So whoever puts these out, like I can only do so much, man. Like when I do a analysis on a player, I didn't start really doing analysis until like pretty much hard this year. Like I was doing a little bit last year, but I remember watching a little bit on Herbert, man, and watching a couple Oregon games a couple seasons ago and saying, "Oh, this kid's good. Seems like he has a good arm." I didn't really know too much about him, man. I didn't really know. Played for Oregon. Wasn't a crazy high profile offense, if I can remember correctly. You could see that he had some talent though, but then it just, I didn't know him from Johnny. I don't know who the guy is, man. And the scouts come out and say that he's got no work ethic and all that. I'm like, well, I don't want nothing to do with him then. I don't want nothing to do with that guy. Give me the D. Give me the defensive players, man. Lo and behold, the guy's an absolute superstar, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today. Who knew, man? LA knew. I believe he flustered with him. Campbell's frustrated with him. Holmes has to be frustrated. The whole team's frustrated, bro. Whole team, man. Philly, Atlanta, Chicago. Okay, Philly, Atlanta, Chicago. That's who we could beat. Possibility. It's a possibility. I don't think we're going to beat Atlanta. Chicago maybe at home Thanksgiving. That'd be nice. Philly could be an option. Yeah, you never know. So Aaron Donald going to mess us up. I feel bad for Evan Brown. He doesn't deserve that. Well, whoever's on Aaron Donald that day doesn't deserve it. Aaron Donald's going to move up and down the whole line. He doesn't just play nose tackle or D tackle. He plays defensive end too. He's a defensive end and a 3-4, man. He's a monster coming off that line of scrimmage, man. I laughed at people was talking about how the Lions have no home field advantage. They have to start winning home games. Their home record is horrible, nothing to cheer about. They're just a bad team, Jeff. They're just a bad team. And they're going to get – it seems like they're going to get worse than they do right now before they get better. Bilau's wife is super athletic. Yeah, she was in the Olympics, man. She was in the Olympics. I mean, this offense quarterback who constantly loses games, it gives us ball right back to the other team. Our defense is really trying and keeping us in it with more. You know what? I'm surprisingly shocked how good the defense is actually playing. They can only do so much. They can only keep us in games for so long. Simmons doing well, though. Yep. Everyone forgets about the Ohio State University. They're not better. Yeah, I know, but Georgia's better than them. They do that all the time with quarterbacks. For sure, man. You like P.J. Fleck, coach of Minnesota. Rumors have it he's heading to the NFL. Yeah, man. I hear every year he's coming to Minnesota. I mean, I hear every year he's coming to the NFL. I don't mind him. We ain't getting him, though. Woody, the throat puncher, is the only coach more intense than the Danimal. I still been buying Detroit Lions stuff every day, every week, every month, and every year. I upgrade Detroit Lions stuff. I got Lions stuff too, my man. I don't have a problem buying Lions gear. I got a ton of it. I'm just afraid we reach to get a quarterback in the draft. I hope they don't draft one if the one we want is not there. Yeah, well, we gotta trust. We gotta trust Brad Holmes, man. If we don't trust him, who else are we gonna trust? He's had one draft. I'm not judging this guy until about 3 drafts in. You know what I mean? 3 drafts at least, Matthew, is for me. For me, because you get the 1-year draft, 2021. Now it's all rookies. Year 2, your rookies are now second-year guys, so they're getting better. Hopefully, you got your rookies for 2022. Then you get your 3rd draft, and now all those guys are 3 years, 2 years in. That's when you start judging. That's me. Anybody else can do it differently all they want. I don't care. That's how I'm going to judge Brad Holmes. And some of the free agent pickups he picks up. This year was kind of a wash, man. He had to pick up some guys that he didn't really probably want to, but this is just what they had to do. What about Seattle? No Wilson. He could be gone. I don't think he's going to come to Detroit, though. He'll be on everybody. Grandpa's team was Detroit Wheels. Wow. They went 0-18, I think. Nice. Donald, good sport, too. Let's watch the Fire. Oh, yeah, man. Grandpa died before the glory of Michigan, the Michigan Panthers. Oh, man. The Michigan Panthers were good, man. Rest in peace to your grandfather, brother. Next season may be a much different story. Let's hope so. Rams 56, Lions 0 after bye. After bye, Goff benched in disgrace. I guess it's a possibility. It's a discussion. I guess it could happen. I don't think it's really gonna. If it's 56-0, but maybe he will. But I want quarterback with our first pick. A lot of people do, man. It just, man, it's the first time in a long time that there's no surefire number one quarterback coming out. Of course. You know what I mean? We just don't have any luck. There's no guy that's like, oh, man, he's going to turn your franchise around. There's no Trevor Lawrence. There's nothing like that. There's a bunch of – I don't know what they are, man. Seriously, I like Malik Willis, but I think he's a little bit of a project. And you take a project at number one. He's electric with the football in his hands, and he has a great arm. He does throw some picks, though. He needs to progress on his reads, too, but he's young. He's big. He's fast. Well, he's not that fast, but he moves well. He runs about a 4.48 or 4.5. Not the fastest guy, but he runs. He can run. He's a big kid. He's like 6'1", 6'2", 220, 225, I think he is. He's got some size to him. We're not getting it. We're not getting anybody. Ramsey gonna lock Raymond up. That's not going to be tough. What about the end from Oregon? Kayvon Thibodeau? That's one of my main guys coming out. I like him. Kyle Hamilton. I like Aiden Hutchinson. You think Rodgers will tell Detroit he owns us? Well, yeah, he does own us. Probably. If we suck all over again. And again, next season, draft quarterback again with our first pick. I want Hutch first pick. But Campbell knows what he's doing. I hope he does. I hope he does. Patty Grimes. The Silverdome was better for fans, noise, and enthusiasm. I loved the Silverdome. Silverdome was great, man. Mark, can you pinpoint a thing to what happened with Goff? He was in a Super Bowl just 3 years ago. I'm still wondering what happened. I'm telling you, man. Pinpoint what happened to Jared Goff, okay? He came into the league in 2016, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is that right? 16 or 17. Had a great 2017, 2018. Good defense. Not great for his first couple of years, but good defense. Got better. They were very opportunistic. He had weapons around him. He had some weapons around him. He wasn't good with Fisher his first year, I believe. I think he was only here. I think he only had Jeff Fisher 1 year, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. McVay came in, turned him into a really good quarterback. Gave him some weapons, proved the O-line, even though the O-line was pretty bad in 2019. But improved it overall, I think. Gave him a top running back that took a lot of pressure off Jared Goff. But Jared Goff was throwing balls to Brandon Cook, Cooper Kupp. He brought in Robert Woods. And then he regressed his last 2 years in LA. I don't know what happened. I can't pinpoint it either. I don't know what happened to him, man. I really don't know. It's like a mystery. He just turned into this safe quarterback all of a sudden. When he had some weapons on him, whoa, this thing is broke. I almost took a tumble. I'm just trying to like, I'm really trying to feel like I'm really trying to figure out what happened to him. I wish I watched him more in LA. I really do, because, you know, I'm going to be honest with that. I obviously watched a few games because they were in the playoffs all the time, and McVay came. He was the hot coach and blah, blah, this and that. But I particularly don't remember how good or bad Goff was. I remember he had that crazy good year in 2018. He's throwing all kinds of touchdowns, and then he just kind of fell off the face of the earth. I don't know. I don't know, man. If Archie Manning was a year, I say hell yeah on quarterback, but I'm game for defense and definitely Hutch, but I doubt we're going that route. I know. I can't even talk about Archie Manning right now, bro. That's way too young, dude. That's way too early. I mean, Archie Manning's not even in college yet. Well, did he even pick a school? I heard he was going to Alabama. I don't know how real that is. LOL, Mark, you're so real. Why I love your views. Thanks, brother. I try to be real, man. I have fun with it. We've been seeing a lot of development from our rookies. I think so too, One Pride. I think we've been seeing a lot of development, man. I'm okay so far with the guys. Silverdome is now Amazon headquarters. Bezos, a huge Detroit fan. I wanted to buy them. Martha was not selling at the moment. I don't know. Jeff Bezos, eh? Imagine he. I don't know, man. He's a weirdo. If I want a quarterback, you should took one last year. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that One Pride. I say build the defense up, man. I'm still on the Malik Willis train a little bit, but I still want that. I still want Thibodeau or Hutchinson. Well, Atlanta Silverdome. Yeah. Thibodeau number 1. I think so too. Hashtag Mark, what is Galladay doing in New York? Anything? He's not doing much, man. I think he's had one decent game. I'll be honest with you. I haven't been keeping up with the Giants like I have with the Lions this year. I've watched a couple games, but I haven't been really on them. But yeah, I don't think he hasn't done much, man. Goff was already saying he was worried he had no deep ballers before coming to Detroit. I don't remember him saying that. Where did he say that? Come on, Chris. He never said that, man. Show me the article where he said that, or point it out, man. You know what I mean? He's not gonna come to Detroit and say, "Hey, man, there's no deep ballers." You know, come on, man. That's why they grabbed Tyrell Williams and Brashad Perryman, 2 guys that, you know, Brashad Perryman out, didn't make the team, and Tyrell Williams gets hurt, concussed. So that's tough. But Khalif Raymond supposedly had speed. Cephas can run deep routes. Saved by elite Rams defense and all of the weapons Rams had, for sure. It's a rebuild. Look how bad the Browns were for yesterday. They were a joke. Look at them now, even the 49ers. Yeah. Archie Manning, number 1. In what, 4 years? 3 years? Bezos is a weirdo. Bezos is a narcissist. Oh, yeah. Well, man, guy's got more money than God. He might have said it on CNN. Just kidding. That's funny, man. You guys are a trip, man. Well, we've been going for about an hour and 20 minutes, man. Close to. My memory is pretty good. Hey, I'm just saying, bro. Where did he say it? That's not one thing to say. If you're going to go to a new team, you think he's going to come out and already complain about the weapons over there? That's not a good way to get a unity with your teammates, man. I'm not calling you a liar, bro, but I don't remember reading anything like that. Is Baker Mayfield injured? Yeah, I think he's got a shoulder thing going on right now. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how long he's out for. I got him in fantasy in the ISN league, but I don't even play him right now. Remember, nobody thought that Rather would have been this bad. He was a Heisman candidate. I know. He's been horrible, and he's a bad teammate, they say. Say he's a piece of garbage. A piece of garbage human being. Always a fun show at Mark Orum. Man, it's always a blast doing it, man. I love doing it. On Tuesdays in Orum'S Den. I'm back to work. I don't know for how long, though. It's not looking good over here, but next week I will be on afternoons, and the week after, so there will be no Orum'S Den. Unless I do something during the day before I go to work. I can always do that. You're one cool dude. So are you, Vash. Got to have a beer together one day, buddy. Not those exact words. Well, my friend, Mr. Mason. Yeah, what are the exact words? Brady been good for me in fantasy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. He's been solid, brother. I follow the Lions pretty closely. I never heard Goff say anything negative about the Lions in the offseason. Yeah, that would have made crazy headlines, brother, for sure. He was all smiles coming over here. Guarantee you he can't wait to get out of here now. Glad you are still doing the show. Oh, yeah, bro. I'll be doing it for a long time, man. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100%, buddy. We'll have some beers, some Barleys. Come to Tigers game, Mark. I'll buy your tickets and a beer. You don't got to buy my tickets, my friend, but thank you for the offer. I'll take you up on that beer, though, bud. I'll take you up on that beer, man, for sure. And then I'll buy you one right after. We'll have some pops, man, for sure, buddy. As soon as we're allowed to go over there, we were supposed – there's something going on around here. Latest I heard about this, about Canada going over to the States. I think we're going to be allowed to go, but then coming back, and I don't know how real this is yet, we might have to pay like $160 to take a test, a COVID test, to come back into Canada. So if that's the case, I'm not going over there anytime soon. I'm not coming. I want to go to a Lions game. I want to go see the Tigers, but I'm not spending $160 to come back home. You know, that's the rumor going around right now. I don't know how true it is. We'll find more out on it. Goff is getting $30 million a season he doesn't deserve. What does he have to be mad about? Well, he's not mad. Yeah, I think he's mad at all. And I bet you just can't wait to get out of here, though. That's a fact. Or just retire. Like, seriously. Because really, man, what's he going to do? Like, what's he going to do when he leaves here? 2-3 years, whatever, how long everybody thinks he's going to stay here. Where is he going to go? What team is going to take him? Knowing what he is. You're going to have to put him on a team that's got crazy weapons. And then those weapons just aren't going to get the ball downfield. I don't know, man. This might be his last stop. This might be his last stop. Or he's a career backup after this in 2-3 years, right? Tigers going to be good this year, Mark. I think the Tigers are going to be better. They're going to be much better, man. I can't wait to see Green. Can't wait to see Torkelson. Hopefully Mize gets a little bit better. Skubal. You know, we got some guys, maybe Dylan Dingler in a couple of years. We got some guys coming up. Mark, is any other coaching dream job? Mark, is any other coach? I don't know what you're saying, though, my man. That's so lame. 160 or how they've been charging you. That's the rumor. I don't know how true it is, man. That's a couple of my buddies said. I didn't read any of that, but I'll look more into it. Mark, is this anybody else's dream job, the Lions? No. No, it was apparently Campbell's. No, it's nobody's. Nobody wants to come here, Patty. You know that. Nobody wants to come to this organization. Nobody wants to come here. You know, if you start getting better, you're going to have to get a guy like an AJ Hinch, the Tigers. They went out and they made a controversial hire. And I'm not saying get rid of Dan Campbell because I don't want to start that garbage. No way. I like the hire. It was okay. I'm not advocating saying it's great. I'm not saying it was bad. I'd still wait to see. For me, I'm just saying they're going to have to do something controversial one day. Like, go get a controversial player. Go get somebody that is really, really good, but not the greatest guy on earth. That's what they're going to have to do, man. They're going to have to make a splash and, like, bring someone in. Just like the Tigers did with AJ Hinch, man. The Houston Astros scandal. They went out and got one of the best managers in baseball, and He worked with a bad team this year, and he got that team competitive, man. They were in every single game this year, man. They played tough, and they played for their manager. The Lions might have to do that in a reverse way and play it. Yeah. When Goff leaves Detroit, he will be a backup. I think so, too. Mm-hmm. What's up, Mac Bolin? What's up, brother? Nice to see you in the chat. Goff isn't getting another starting job after his time here. Maybe a back. Yeah, that's what I think too, man. Goff had a hot girlfriend too. Still has one. I think she's still with her. He might after short become a Orlovsky and be on talk shows. You never know, man. I had such high hopes for Goff coming here from LA with a chip on his shoulder, new team, new coach. But man, what a disappointment! Yeah, I didn't buy into it, man. I tried not to be so negative about him. I tried my hardest, but I knew who he was coming here. Like I said, I didn't put a lot of work into what he was in LA, but man, all you got to do is, man, talk to that fan base, watch a little bit of tape. You saw what kind of, saw some playoff performances. Oh man, but he comes to a worse organization with worse weapons, worse team. It was a recipe for destruction. Miggy, I think, will retire as a Tiger. I kind of hope so. Some guys have it all. Yeah. Got to get Tom Brady to have stars, but good luck with that. Yeah, for sure, man. I think Cam might have to make a change at OC. I don't think Lynn's a guy. I don't think Lynn's a guy either. I don't think Lynn was the guy from day one. If they go get a different quarterback, like a running quarterback, you might have to change it up. AJ Hinch is a beast, Mark. Love him. One of our best since leading up, for sure. Steve, I like what you have to say a lot often. Thanks for that. Steve-O's a very smart man. Mark, last game against Green Bay. What? What are we talking about, bro? Behind again. Behind. Hashtag facts. Yeah, Steve-O, I don't care too much for them. A lot of people don't. Mark, go to Green Bay last game at home. Oh, go to that game? I'm going to try, bro. I'm going to try to get to a game this year, man. I want to find out if it's if we have to take a $160 test. You know what I mean? To come back. I'm not doing that, man. If I got to take like a $20 quick test, sure, why not? I'll do that, but I'm not spending $160. Come back into my own country, man. No way. I want to apologetic for telling you to take off your Lions jersey. I was wrong. Now I have a bag on my head. Shame. No, it's all good, buddy. It's all good, man. Hey, I just don't think this team was good, bro. You know what I mean? I just don't think this team was good. And they have to build it. They have to build it up, man. And they're right here. They got to get up here. And it's going to take steps, man. It's just going to take steps, bro. Trust me. I want this team to be great. I'm not sitting here gloating because I know they were a bad team. I thought they were going to win at least 1 or 2 games by now, though. 0-6. I thought they were going to beat Chicago. I really did. But I think they're going to beat anybody. I probably had them at 1-5 right now. Not far off. You know what I mean? Just it sucks. It sucks to see, but this is just what they are, man. And they're going to be like this. It's going to take a while, buddy. Rams 29, Detroit 30, I believe. Oof, bro. You're doing more than believing in that one. I love your enthusiasm, bro. I do. If the Detroit Lions hold the LA Rams to 30 points, I don't even know. I don't even know. I'll be flabbergasted, man. $160 test to see Roger destroy us. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I don't even care about Rodgers beating us. You know what I mean? I already think he's going to do it anyways. But the 160 is, oh, man, that's crazy. You're nuts, Chris. Yeah, he owns. I own you. Exactly, Nathan LaPointe. Exactly. Hear Goff roar on Sunday. Chris, you've been drinking, bro. When injuries pile up and things talk. Yeah, man, the injuries too are destroying us, man. We can't even feel the team. Chris drinking the Kool-Aid, but good for him. And believe. Hey, I have no problem with you believing. Believe. C wants to take that bet. He owns all the NFC North. May Goff go farming with Darko. I know, bro. I hear you guys, man. But it was good, man. We're at about $1:30. We're here about an hour and 30 minutes, man. I'm going to wrap it up, guys. It was awesome, hour and a half. It was fun. I liked it. We'll do it real soon, real again. Maybe, would you guys want me to do, like, you guys are probably working all during the day, though, man. I'll be on afternoons next week. There's a possible chance that I could be laid off, though, right now. So, coming up. If I'm laid off, Orum'S Den will be at nighttime. But if I'm not, do you guys want me to do something during the day before I go to work at like 1? No, not 1. I can't do it at 1. Like 11 or 12. You guys will be at work, though, so it'll be tough. Maybe you can just pre-watch it. But I don't know how many guys will be on, man. But it'll be fun. Next year for sure. 9 drinks, take bus. How much we learn from Goff? He didn't learn nothing from Goff, buddy. Goff got married this summer, right? I don't know. But he better not have let that girl run away. So that's starting to feel like our luck, Vash. Donald will break him in half. Vegas has it wrong on their odds. What are the odds? Mark, it wouldn't hurt to get Brock Lesnar in Detroit. We need him. Thanks, Orem. Thank you, Nathan LaPointe, for tuning in. Have a good one, guys. Hopefully to see you next week for Orum'S Den. I got video coming on. I just did my late aftermath on the Cincy game. The LA Rams preview is coming up soon, probably tomorrow, or might just do it Thursday because I like to do it with the injury report. So have a good one, guys. Take it easy, man. Orum'S Den out.